Hi friends, today our topic is coupling. So in the last class we dealt about the cohesion, now we are dealing about the coupling. So what is a coupling? So when you see the definition of the coupling, the degree of coupling between two modules depend upon the interface complexity. So what does it mean? So the coupling generally depends upon the interface complexity. So that complexity depends upon the two types. One is low coupling and second one is high coupling. So what is low coupling? So low coupling means if a system has a low coupling, then it is a sign of well-structured computer system and a great design. So what does it indicate? Means it supports the high reliability. Low coupling supports the high reliability and high maintenance. Okay, so maintenance. So what does we say? This coupling is an indication of the strength of interconnection between the components. Suppose these are the components. So we have some interconnection between component 1 to component 2. Right, this is called low coupling. The next one is high coupling. So high coupling means what? If a system has interconnection in which the programs depends on each other. So suppose I'll explain you. See that when you say that the systems are highly coupled and interconnection between the program units, then you can say it is a highly coupled. So what happened? The interconnection takes place in between the program units. PU indicates program units. Okay, program units means what? You should have some clarity. Means it's one system. It depends upon the other system. It is depend upon the other system, and this system 1 is depend on system 2 and system 2 is depend on system 1. So it is a highly coupled because it is dependent on each other, right? So these are dependent. So that way it is called as coupling. Okay. So let us take the pictorial representation. So the first one is module A, module B, module C and module D. So what does dependency means? See here, this is called dependency. So one is depend upon the other. Module A is depend upon the module B. Module B is depend upon the module A as well as the module C. Likewise, module A is depend upon the module D as well as module A. If any changes in the modules, then it sends message to the other module. Suppose if we have a change in a module A, then it immediately sends a message to module B that the changes appear in module A will affect in the module B. So every system is fully dependent. So we have to remember a point that if any changes in a module, in one module, will send message to the other module. Okay. So I think this is a very important point. So if any change in the module C, it should immediately send a message to module B as well as module A. Why? Because A and B are dependent. Also you have to send to the D. So it is interconnected with C module is interconnected with A, B and D. So these have to send message to all A, B and C modules. A, B and D modules. So this is the pictorial representation. So the next one is loosely coupled. So loosely coupled means these are made of the components which are independent or almost independent. Very important point. So almost independent means it indicates that module A is independent. See here, by seeing the pictorial representation, interacting with A, but B is not interacting with A is interacting with B, but B is not interacting with A. So B is again interacting with D. D is interacting with C. C is interacting with A. Means what does you understand by the pictorial representation? All modules are independent. It is almost independent. Understood? So let us deal the types of coupling. So what are the types of coupling? The first one is content coupling, second one is common coupling, third one extend coupling, fourth one control coupling, fifth one message passing, sixth one data coupling, seventh one stamp coupling. So what is the first one? Content coupling. So content coupling means what? So content coupling is the highest type of coupling, means it is having a high priority. So it occurs when one of the module relies on the other module's internal working. So what does it means? Means, see, I will just draw a pictorial representation so that you can understand very easily. It means, so this is module A and this is module B. So what does it indicate? It means a change in the second module will lead to the change in the dependent module. Means if we find a change in the A module, it will definitely affect to the B module as well, and it sends the messages. Means both works internally. Means a change in the second module will lead to the change in the dependent module. So change in B. So B has 20. It affects in A also. Understood? So this is called content coupling. The second one is common coupling. Common coupling is also called as global coupling. Very, very important point. So the name itself indicates common means what? Means it shares all the modules. Means it occurs when the same global data are shared by two or more modules. For suppose ABC. So ABC will affect DEF, means it will shared by ABC is shared by DEF as well as GHI, common. So common indicates, simply you have to note a point that it is nothing but sharing all the modules. So this is called common coupling, right? The next one is external coupling. External coupling means it occurs when an external imposed data format and communication protocol are shared by two modules. For example, see here, external. So it is shared by A module and B module. Okay, this is shared by two modules, module A as well as module B. Okay, next one, control coupling. So what is control coupling? When one component possesses parameter to control the activity of another component. So what happens here? Suppose I am taking parameter A and parameter B. So what happens here? The parameters of A controls the activity performed in parameters of B. This is called control coupling. Okay. The next one is message passing. So message passing means what? Which is nothing but just simply passing a message of one component to the other is called message passing. Okay. The next one is data coupling. So data coupling means the modules are connected by data coupling if only a data can be passed between them. Means one data is passed to other. The last one is stamp coupling. Stamp coupling means the data structure is used to transfer the information of one component into the other. Okay, these are about the coupling. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.